Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Barbara Ward. Well, I'm sorry to hear your weather is not sunny and beautiful. It does happen to be here today. We've had a lot of clouds at certain times, and it has a short rain. But yes, we did not get touched by the hurricane. So hope everyone's safe and well. And I'm glad you came today. I just want to do a little intro here for some new people who may be coming on. I am TheoSophia. I'm here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 11. We do healing. I give messages from Mother, and I channel the masters. So it's never like I know ahead of time what's really happening. Comes from who's here, and I guess how the sun's shining or not, I don't know. But it always comes. So I hope any of those things interest you. So Barbara Ward, good morning, Anik. I wanted to ask you, if you don't mind responding, how you felt last evening after receiving such powerful insight from Mother. I know it takes a few minutes to do the tipping. I'm just curious. I thought it was a very powerful day with powerful individuals on it. And I did talk to Anik afterwards. She had a session, and so I know what she's thinking. And good morning, Carol, to you. I hope you're enjoying your experience with your daughter. Yeah, I wonder what your heat is. Is it continuing? So I'm going to assume, Barbara, that you're not responding. Yeah, it's 87 here. It's going to go to 91. Mount Shasta 73. Might be a nice day. It's an excessive heat warning. You know, they're also having all those fires. We were told not to go to Shasta this year. You know, just like in our world here, there's a lot of energetic extraterrestrial wars going on between the dark and the light. So, oh, here we go. So, Anik just felt great, calm, and feeling grounded, and you had a wonderful and calm night. Excellent. Barbara felt very empowered. I am working with my higher self on that message. These are all good things. I'm glad to hear it. And it was a wonderful feeling to be conduit of all that. And good morning, Lauren. So, like I said, I do know I'm going to channel a few people today. And I do not know what the message will be or be about. But you had intense dreams last night. Well, sometimes you need to write them down and contemplate them. You don't want to empower them to be truth until is it maybe a pattern inside you trying to show itself to you? You know, there can always be, I used to have a good friend that read dreams. And good morning, Jules. So you kind of got to write them down and get away from the personal experience and let them have their moment to speak. Because if it's something then you need to heal, then you can go about doing that. Who knows? Future, past, dreams are an interesting thing. And I would write about it. See what kind of let spirit speak, and maybe your higher self will speak on the paper and let you know what it is all about. That's what we have higher selves for. Uh, a lot of people have a challenge, you know, connecting to their higher self. They are the part of you that's between you and God. They are not God, but they'll communicate. They know why you're here. They know, and they're here to help you discover yourself. Excuse me. I always have allergies in my room. We were trying to get rid of them, but there they are. Carol says, yes, we've had heat warnings since the weekend. Hopefully we'll become more comfortable tomorrow. And she's in Pennsylvania. Marvy, good morning. So now we have a group. So let's set our energy. And we'll ask for our beloved I Am Presence to surround us with her light, creating the tube of light around all of us, bringing the violet flame up inside. We're going to reach out to Lord Gautama Buddha with his powerful blue protective energy and have that blue flame be around any of us and all of us that have protective energy fields up. And we're going to take a moment and we're going to reach and open to allow Mother and Father to come down into our hearts. And take a moment and let yourself really, we're going to quiet and feel that it is one of the greatest gifts to give yourself, because it lets you begin to tune in to that which Mother and Father are. Their light, their calmness, their love. Good. And yes, we do that here. But I'm saying it's a good thing to do every morning, every night, throughout the day. Faith is about knowing they're there, number one, and having an interactive relationship with them is a step everyone has to take, wherever it is that you are. Because for those who've had those moments where you're all alone, once you've made that journey and filled that step, you'll know you're never alone. God will carry you when you need him to. That's why there's the footprint prayer. And if some of you don't believe it, maybe you need to get that and put that on your bedroom wall and remind you that God will carry you. And if there's two sets of footprints, he's walking next to you, but he's never not with you. And that's for truth for everyone. And when you begin to truly own that, and I mean believe it, life is different because God's walking every step with you along the way. Many people, Jesus always walks with also. Whether you see him as Jesus Christ was his higher self coming down into him in those 3 years that he taught, as he evolved and became a higher consciousness. So however you want to perceive it, it's all good. And many blessings to you too, Lauren. So today, wait a minute, I had something come up in the way. Go ahead. Just saying hello and wishing many blessings. So Metatrons come very strong today. I have no idea. It's been kind of a vacation kind of week at home, so I haven't really done my due diligence to see what they're all murmuring about. So let's find out together. How's that? And I'm hearing a word now. He's going to talk about consciousness. And I'm glad, because I think that's maybe the one thing everyone doesn't know much about. What is it? Where is it? How do you figure what it is? And I'm going to let him do the talking. How's that? All right. Good morning to everyone. I'm so honored to be able to sit here and be the one to give you this wonderful information. Every soul at the moment of its birth, when the cells begin to divide, are beginning to create consciousness. They're beginning to learn from the experience of that which is around them and the other cells that already have brought with them understanding of consciousness from past life, many past lives perhaps. And as that cellular experience becomes a child and comes into this world, for this first 7 years, as you most know, they sit in and around the mother's energy, learning what they feel they need. And yet there are those who will look to the stars for the development of consciousness. So for this moment, ask yourself, are you a star watcher? Are you from the stars and seeking the star out to help you understand you and your consciousness? It's very probable, more than likely, and you must be patient. For there is consciousness to grow within you to have the capability to receive that which is awaiting to download from the cellular structure within the human form into the awareness of you. It will come into your heart. The heart has always been and always will be the developmental center. It is where love is generated, created, and poured out through who you are and to the world. So, best be to bring mother, father down into your heart. TheoSophia is very wise. Let's get that experience of that. If you want to call it a room, being human, if you want to call it an arena, whatever it is the word comes for you, let's prepare for the moment when consciousness within you will arise to an awareness of knowing stars are home. And for you that doesn't happen, it's fine. It's just a different path that you will lead while you're here. And that in itself is exciting and understanding. And your heart has all that information. Mother Mary has been very due diligent in her experience of programming and setting the energy in perfection for everyone who is born into the human consciousness. Now, we do have some shifts occurring in consciousness throughout the DNA arena. Don't let it frighten you. It is necessary, for you have, what would I call it, outgrown that which was given. There was never at first an understanding to know how well prepared beings like yourself would come. So there are going to be times when you will feel a new energy, a newness coming. Your only need is to make sure you have done your protection and that it comes from light and it is part of your journey to grow with. So I'm coming to say there's no such thing as fear for that who comes from the stars. For you know that it is everywhere, the stars, the universe, and that you are a part of that. I have many numbers in front of me that want to speak. I'm going to say not today, for I am not ready to be that detailed with you, for you are in the beginning of understanding. Yes, you are you, and you are in a human form, and yet you are a consciousness of expanded ability that you are in the process of developing. How exciting is that? For those of us that, like myself, we are excited, for there is a shift occurring. And the necessity is of this new DNA coming into the wealth of the earth plane to allow it to be seen, understood, and to be embraced, not to be frightened of. You see? So, my name is Metatron, and I will be at times your teacher, at other times I will be he who oversees you, but I will be here. many blessings to you. I give you the attention of thought. Hello, I am thought. I am he who placed wisdom inside that heart of yours. Yes, it brings tears to my eyes every time I think of it. It is an unlimited wisdom, and I'm here today to help you understand what wisdom truly is. There are books that are filled with wisdom, and then there are books that are filled with words. There are books that are nonsense. So I'm here to speak of you so you can feel from within me the energy of the wisdom, a beautiful yellow ray, second ray coming down into your heart, the same yellow ray that is a part of your threefold flame. We have placed it everywhere around you. Yes, it can be fearful, recognizing you are a holder of wisdom, great wisdom. But first, you must love yourself. For it is that love of the self that will expand and embrace any fear you have about being wise. I am a scribe, you know. I have written many things over the years. I have written about all of you, and I still continue to today. What do I write? Well, let me see. I write that, well, this young woman, Mayola, needs more dutiful time spent on her meditation and who she is. An observation like thought, you see. So here we have a classroom of beings that have been touched in such a way they want to know the moreness that they are, the greater capacity of light, wisdom, beauty, a sacred being. We have a collage of all those things. It will be your journey to discover yours. And it is called the path. The path of light. So that it was made that way so that whenever you reach something that's disturbing or frightening or fearful, remember, you're on a path of light. You simply need to bring love to distinguish that fear. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Wow. I must say, it's very difficult to remember, apparently. For you can probably know time yourself you have forgotten. It's about love. God and Mother are about love. Everlasting, never-ending love. It is what made our world what it is today and what it is yet to become. You are all love. And if for some reason in your life you are not feeling or seeing or experiencing that, then upon the path your work is showing up. And it's time to put your feet on the ground and your root into the earth and become grounded and feel safe, illuminating the truth about the self. So my ending thoughts to you are, begin illuminating truths about yourself. Many blessings to all of you. Well, now I haven't been introduced, but I will tell you who I am. I am Sanat Kumara. Perhaps some of you know who Sanat Kumara is, as I am, but if not, I will tell you. It was a long time ago. Mother and father came to me. The earth was not going to make it. It was not going to survive. And they asked for my help. I turned to the people from Venus, where I lived, and asked for their help to come with me to the earth. 144,000 beings, to be exact, came to the earth. We landed in Japan, and we saved the earth. All of these individuals are Kumaras. You'll have to sit with yourself to discover, are you? And if you are, what are you still doing to help the earth survive? For yes, even though where I am, on to my next challenge, I hear possibilities of the end. So why am I here? I'm here to activate and to rekindle a fire of the Kumara within those who are. To remember life, living, feeling home, being at peace, and holding, of course, like my friend Foss said, love inside your heart. The feet of a Kumara land upon the ground strongly. There is no tolerance of weakness within the self. So if there's weakness, what do? We love it. Let it teach you. Let it bring you to an awareness of the light and the strength, not only of you, but of all the masters and all the angels that are. As the Metatron says, yes, it's true. This strength must come within your heart, within your belly, and be so. You must let personality go. It's not why you're here. So I will be here as that which is needed. But no, we come, all of us, for love, for you. We come, all of us, to embrace, to support, most of all, to ignite a light of remembrance for each of you. Many blessings to each of you. 3 in one day, too much? Yeah, well, there's 7 of them back there, so we have a few more to go yet. Let's see anyone else here I miss. I've been waking up feeling bitter, and I pray to God, Jesus, the angels, to replace my hardened heart with the heart of God. And the word is to ask to know love. Go into that heart, bringing mother and father, and know the word love. Good morning, Harvey. One who knows. Now, questions. How did you feel hearing from the three of the masters? I feel totally lit up. They are very powerful. I don't know how often anyone's heard Thoth talk. Mm-hmm. Anybody have a comment or a thought? Yes, at least you have a video to go back over it. How about you, Barbara Ward? How do you feel about that? Getting very hot. Not too much wonderful. Marvelous 3, Metatron's message on the shift and upgrading of our DNA, thought and replacing fear with love. I love how you may not know it, but your numbers are mixed up with your letters and I can still read it. I wonder what that message is. Wow, I felt that expansion ended. Not sure what that means either. All the years of meditation work, they are clamoring to speak. You're exactly right, Jules. And when Metatron came first over a month ago, and I had no idea. I said, "Why are you here?" And he said, "God sent him to me to have the clarity of my voice speak." So you're exactly right. Why they're here? They're here to speak. Lauren feels relieved. I felt very impressed, and at the same time, being a part of it. Yeah. Okay, so let me go back and put expansion into what you say. Okay, you felt expanded. Great. So, I'm not exactly sure what the journey is. I'm going to be doing other things. So, I think the world needs to hear that they're not alone and that it's all by design for us to grow. A vast space opened within you. Yeah. Remember, our wisdom isn't in the brain. It's in the heart. If I could explain the feelings I felt, he cried when he shared how he gave us the wisdom in his heart. It was so touching and so powerfully beautiful. Yeah, that makes me shudder. I have the chills. That's an interesting word, Barbara, but Marvelous 3, we're going to have to. I have gotten a name for the 7, so we'll see how it all ends up following and flowing. Yeah. So, any other comments or questions you want me to answer? Anybody? We have a few minutes. Did you enjoy the masters that came? Stupid question, I heard. You have to understand I'm here and I'm not there. Yeah. Hopefully it's going to let you support yourself more to get rooted every day and to live from that love in your heart and have a new perception of the world. Yes, of course. Sanat Kumara, Saving the Earth with the 144,000, knew for me that they are all Kumaras and landed in Japan. There's actually a statue in Japan that says Sanat Kumara landed here. Everything today seems to connect with our messages yesterday. Interesting, isn't it? Or not. Marby, I did enjoy it. It's so powerful. Thank you. I have the chills, so maybe listen to it again or not. You have a great weekend coming up. Lot to contemplate. I think there is a book on Sanat Kumara. I have it somewhere, probably in a box from my other house. Yeah, when we go to Shasta, the Kumaras are also always acknowledged. A ninja. I don't know what that means. You'll have to ask. Keep writing. What does it mean that I remember being a ninja? And if you really call in your higher self, you might be surprised because it's clarity that's going to give you the true answers. So you want to keep centering yourself, rooting into the earth, and working on whatever isn't of light within you. Okay? Clarity. All right. Much love from my heart to yours. Thank you for coming. I will be there Monday at 11. Here, anyway. And many blessings to you. Much love. God bless.